And we're back at it again. This time I'm going to do Joe Biden's new ad about veterans and calling out Trump for being a draft dodger and all this here. The ad is a minute long, and I'm going to start from the beginning and give my own insights. Disclaimer, I'm not a veteran, but this ad is very much about how Joe Biden cares about everybody and blah, blah, blah. So, as a homeless person, I definitely have some input about that. So, let's get started.
A good commander-in-chief is somebody who gives a shit.
Really? I'd like to see it.
My name is Curtis Register. I served in the United States Marine Corps.
My name is Ed McCabe. I served from the 1990s into 2014.
Hey, my name is Matthew McLaughlin. I was a Navy pilot for 8 years.
It is the first time I'm shaking the hands of a president of the United States. It was pretty impactful to me to see an individual that supports troops not just on the battlefield, but when we return home.
I see a man in...
What did he do? Like, what did he do that supports troops? I mean, like, what really hurts me is, like, something that non-veteran homeless people and people experiencing homelessness or veterans have in common is that veterans and people experiencing homelessness are used to, like, we're exploited. Like, they put us in front, shake our hands, say how important we are, and then they get into positions of power and they don't do anything. Like, between the nonprofits who have homeless people painted all over their websites about how much they help, and there are homeless people sitting in homeless shelters, living in homeless shelters for like 5, 7, 10, going on 20 years. It's like the same thing with veterans. Like, I see veterans be painted across presidential ad campaigns, and then when it comes down to it, the services at the VA haven't improved. Like, the number of homeless veterans doesn't seem to be changing that much. And it's just a mess. But like, I will say all the men in this ad seem to be well off. I don't know if any of them have ever experienced homelessness, and I really doubt this person here in the Navy has experienced homelessness. But like, okay, he's doing for you, but like, what about the homeless veterans? Like, I guess as I'm saying this, I'm realizing something. All these people are doing well. These people are not the homeless veterans.
Joe Biden, who accepts accountability and responsibility. And when I see his predecessor, Donald Trump, I see a man who is only in this for himself.
Who criticizes veterans, who doesn't see it important for him to go to the funerals.
Donald Trump has zero accountability in his life.
He's a draft dodger, simple as that.
I think the election is the difference between
And all of them are white.
And democracy.
All of them are white men.
To see a president that cares about maintaining democracy.
Donald Trump, he's not fit to be commander-in-chief. He's not fit to lead a squad, and he's definitely not fit to be president of the United States.
Okay, but like, okay, so now we're gonna talk about the draft dodger thing. Which, if that fucking mattered, Donald Trump wouldn't have won the first time, right? So apparently that doesn't matter. But like, is this the accountability that we're looking for? Like, yet another group of white men all dissing this one white man? Like, what? It's just one big I mean, y'all can definitely watch the ad for yourself. I don't have words for that right now. I'm glad I reacted to all this in real time, though. Joe Biden's not going to do anything. If he wanted to do something, he would have. He's not. I mean, like, far be it from me to undermine the things that he has done, right? But like, when we talk about stuff like Roe v. Wade, and like all those veterans were housed and white and male on par with the same amount of privilege as any other white male, obviously not the president. Just like, systemically speaking, access to wealth and all this here, it's just like, who is that ad for? It obviously wasn't for us.